Hello everyone. I'm in a tree. I saw this tree and I was like, what a good climbing tree. And then I thought, when's the last time I climbed a tree? I can't remember. So I'm here now in a tree. Today I would like to do a nervous system reset. I've just been feeling very anxious, not about anything in particular. Well, some things, I guess, but I just feel like my system is shot and I need to do some activities to heal right now. So I'm starting with a walk outside. These are new woods I've never been in. And I used to walk outside all the time, regardless of the weather, and I haven't been doing that recently. I moved to a new place, so my habits are all jumbled. But I like these woods, and being in nature seems to solve all my problems. Things that seem so big and scary just get so small in the woods. I can't believe animals are outside all the time. I'm inside a lot of the time. Whenever I'm in the woods, I wonder a lot about my ancestors and how much time they spent outdoors and what that did to their bodies and minds. I think it's unnatural to be indoors all the time. We're animals. It feels so much easier to breathe out here too. It's like a perfect day, a perfect December day. Maybe not in terms of global warming, but it's nice and it's just cool. It's not like frigid. I have my jacket unzipped, but the breeze is welcome. And I'm alone out here. Being alone in nature feels different than being alone anywhere else. It feels purposeful and safe. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Whereas alone in other settings is lonely. I'm never lonely in the woods. So I'm gonna sit in my tree for a little while longer and just breathe and think, maybe meditate. Maybe this is a little like woo-woo cringe, I don't know. I don't feel that way. I like to thank the trees I have interactions with. I feel like it just makes life a little bit more whimsical to feel connected. And by climbing a tree today, I feel very connected to my inner child. My dad built me a tree house when I was a kid, and we've since moved out of my childhood home. So I can't go back there. Other people live there now, and I do miss it. But I found out there's a new little girl that lives there now, and she has the same bedroom that I had. I hope she's enjoying it. I feel very held right now by this tree. I feel like when you're a kid and your parents carry you on their hip, that's what I feel like right now on this tree. Just safe. I like to think about everything it took for this moment to happen right now. How long has this tree been growing for? When was the seed planted? It has been growing the entire time I've been alive. Well, I've been out in the world doing whatever I'm doing. This tree has been here in these woods growing every day up until this moment. I wonder how many kids have climbed this tree. I wonder how many winters it's seen. I wonder how many generations of squirrels and birds have made their home here. And how lucky am I that I get to be one of those little critters to sit in this tree. Another way I like to manage my anxiety is by running my hands under cold water. This activates the parasympathetic system and stimulates sensory nerves. Pulls your attention away from racing thoughts and puts you back in your body. And brings you into the present moment, helping calm panic pretty quickly. Similarly, icing the vagus nerve right here on your chest helps a lot, because the vagus nerve plays a huge role in calming your body after stress. Placing ice on your vagus nerve can slow the heart rate and reduce cortisol. Something I always have to check to make sure I've done is, have I drank water? Have I eaten a good meal? Even mild dehydration can increase cortisol. Drinking water supports circulation and brain function and nervous system regulation. Sometimes anxiety eases just because its basic needs are met. Same with food. If your blood sugar crashes, anxiety can spike. So I always check, is it the end of the world, or do I just need to eat a snack? Breathing exercises. I'm sure you've heard this before, but breathing exercises, I think, are the easiest way to access and communicate with our nervous system. Slow, intentional breathing, making your exhale longer than your inhale, tells the body that it's safe and lowers your heart rate. When you're exhaling, make sure rather than saying ooh, you go ah. Ooh is activating and ah is relaxing. This one is newer to me. I've been doing it just for a couple years now, but EFT, emotional freedom technique, helps me. I whip this out when I'm having really big emotions, when I need to work through something and I just have like anxiety churning in my head that like won't get out of my body. It's a process of tapping on specific acupressure points while focusing on like a feeling or thought. The tapping sends calming signals to the nervous system while the mind processes emotion, which reduces the intensity of anxious thoughts. I also use this for manifesting and just working through affirmations. An example that I would use if I was really anxious would be starting by acknowledging the emotion. We don't want to just jump into, I'm not feeling this, I'm feeling calm, I'm feeling peaceful. We're not. And that's okay. So I start by acknowledging, I feel anxious, I feel nervous, I'm worried about XYZ coming up. It's okay to feel that way. It's not forever. This will pass. When I'm calm, I will be able to think more clearly. Even though this problem is happening, it's okay for me to feel calm about it. It's safe to feel calm. I have felt calm before. I will feel calm again. Things tend to work out. I think they'll work out again. I'm proud of myself for dealing with this emotion. I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm healing. It's okay to feel calm. I am calm. Thank you, body, for regulating. Thank you, parasympathetic system, for being wise and healing. Thank you, body, for trying to keep me safe. That's all anxiety is trying to do, right? Keep us safe. Next, I'm sure you're like me. I have been a victim to doom scrolling before, and I'm not going to tell you not to do that because you know that. But if you are going to doom scroll, be mindful of the content you are consuming. Is it peaceful, low stimulation, relaxing, funny, inspiring, or is it conflict, angry, outraged, fearful? Because when we consume that kind of content, our brain isn't processing it as not real. If you're watching something scary on screen, you feel scared. Maybe not in the sense of like, I'm afraid of the scary thing happening to me right now, but it is happening to you in a way because you're watching it happen. the emotional experience of consuming negative content is real. And so shifting the kind of content we're watching, putting on something that is on the same vibe that we want to be on, can reduce our stress easily. My favorite thing to do when I'm upset is put on something funny. Having a good laugh can change the whole outcome of my day. And while we're on the topic of being on our phones, I'll show you a couple apps I use that I think help reduce my anxiety day to day. None of these are sponsored, by the way. This is what I use. I love Finch. It's great for building habits and getting dopamine hits for completing your daily tasks, but there are also sections, I think they call it a first aid kit. They have options for breathing exercises, journaling prompts. I think there's meditations on there as well. It's a great resource when you're in the middle of it, when the big emotions are so present and it's hard to see beyond the present moment. It's hard to see the bigger picture. These are great tools to help you just kind of take the edge off a little bit. I also love Insight Timer. I just use this as like my meditation timer, but it is full of resources of guided meditations. There's like every possible topic that you could ever need in there. So of course they have an anxiety section. I like to sort, I prefer to listen to women's voices. It's just more soothing to me. And you can filter for that. You can filter for duration. Awesome resource, an app that I use every day. And this last app is called Luna. It's this beautiful, stunning, artistic app. I think designed to help you sleep better, but I use it for anxiety. You go through and you paint or color these whimsical, ethereal, lovely scenes. I will say, I'm pretty sure to do the coloring portion of the app, you have to pay a monthly subscription. It is the only subscription I've ever paid for an app, and it's worth it. I paid it twice. I'm not using it right at this moment, but I'm not using it right at this moment because I've done all of the available coloring escapes, as they call them. But I will definitely be back when they put out some more content, or, you know, last time I downloaded the app, I just redid all of them, so I might redo them again. It's just a fun way to transport you to a little like land of bliss. I love it. And the last thing on my list is restorative yoga. It is no effort required. It helps shift your body into deep rest, helping to reduce stress. One of the most basic, easy, helpful poses is just child's pose. Your knees can be together or apart, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Pressing your forehead ideally into the ground or as far as you can. Releasing tension from that lower back area. It's grounding, it's healing, it's safe. It feels safe. I could talk about restorative yoga poses all day, but I'll just give you one more. You can do this anywhere you are, preferably on the ground, but if you're in bed, you can do it here too. Just knees to chest and just rock like a baby. Just roll around a little bit, shift your weight. Try to work out some of those tighter spots in your back. Feel held by the ground beneath you. And of course, remember to breathe. Well, I feel very zen after all that. Feeling a lot more at ease than I was when I woke up this morning. I think I need to reduce my caffeine intake. I get a little jittery, but I don't know how to wake up without it. I think I'm gonna start going outside every day that I can. It just does something to my brain and my body. And now that it's so cold outside, I feel like the cold kind of shocks my system into being awake in a good way. I hope this video was helpful for someone out there. If you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. And perhaps consider subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye.